Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, but you haven't quite hit your goal yet, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated daily on the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin. Little pump city out of Bitcoin today. This is the daily chart. Remember, we are still in a macro downtrend for Bitcoin. Yeah, great show for the bulls today. We're going to talk about this on lower time frames. This daily candle is about to close. So this triangle idea we've been talking about for over a month now. We're looking at a break to the upside. There's not very much volume. Where's the volume at? Where's the volume at on the daily? Remember, you still have this overhead resistance, and there's a ton of resistance overhead that's previously rejected a lot of these moves to the upside. All eyes on Bitcoin. Now, this is the 4-hour chart. It'd be bullish to get some type of pullback to this pattern and a continuation higher. Look at all these times where Bitcoin price action's been rejected by these overhead resistance levels. So again, here's the price action of Bitcoin. Now you did have this nice volume spike on the 4-hour chart. A lot of the oversold, wrecked DeFi coins pumped nicely today. A lot of the USDT pairs were moving well. But again, you get some type of pullback, and this would help with bullish follow through. Okay, so I mean, you got volume confirmation on this smaller triangle being broken out of, so that's a step in the right direction. Now you just have a ton of overhead resistance. I posted this setup earlier. It was just really, hey, this is what I'm watching. This is Bitcoin CME futures, and you had this double bottom. We talk about these double bottoms all the time. Look, double bottom here, boom, move to the upside. Double bottom here, move to the upside. They're all over the place. Had this double bottom here. I said, hey, this price action just bounced after a double bottom. It needs to break this parabola and all these major moving averages that are overhead resistance. Boom, move to the upside. Pretty crazy move by the bulls. Showed up today. It's good to see a little bit of bullish price action. Now, side note is here, this could be another double bottom right here, larger one. And essentially this would give measured move up in this area, 11.2. Really want to see Bitcoin break above 11,200. I've got some amazing shout outs in my trading group. Today was obviously a very profitable day for many. This person said, buckle up, Uni boys. The Uni boys hit Uni for 302% gains. A little leverage involved here. This person had 327% gains on Bitcoin. Again, leverage trade. This person stated previously that my $8,000 is now $15,000. Life-changing money, almost doubled up. This person stated yesterday, easily made my money back in the group. I feel like I should donate more. Since hopping in the group, I've made educated decisions to double back my losses, and then I've made 50% gains on top of it. Essentially doubled his money and then made 50% profits on top of that. Life-changing money. It's that simple. If you want to join the trading group, go to my website, cryptorev.net, for all the information. If you previously emailed me, the wallet addresses that I sent you have been updated. So again, before you send crypto payments, go to cryptorev.net for the correct new updated deposit addresses. Let's make some money. Woke up this morning, it was like in the middle of the night, and there's all this FUD, and I'm just like, oh man, and then Bitcoin had just broke to the downside, and you have this double bottom forming and just started to roll over. The first thing I read was this: 95 Bitcoin transferred from Mt. Gox cold wallet to unknown wallet. And I'm just like, oh heck, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Then Whale Alert comes out and says, this is not a Mt. Gox transfer. Due to a bug, this transaction was not properly tagged. We fixed this issue. Probably made most people's hearts drop, and we deleted the transaction from the feed. And I was just like, man, dodged a bullet there. BitMEX comes out and said, hey, Arthur Hayes and Samuel Reed, they've stepped back. They've stepped back from all executive management responsibilities. And so there's a lot of FUD going around this. This is all the talk as well. So it's like, ugh, gray cloud over Bitcoin today. Gray cloud. Then sun came out, literally, and Trump endorsed this panic situation antibody. He said it made him feel good immediately. Made him feel good immediately. This definitely helped the overall vibe of today. And then Jack Dorsey comes out and said, hey, we just put a surprise 50 million investment. We just bought 4,700 Bitcoin for 10,600. Boom, moon mission. Everything just started to take off. And you just have to wonder, it's like, this is such a... Remember when John McAfee could tweet one idea and any smaller altcoin would just pump crazy? And I'm thinking, dude, how many followers does Jack Dorsey have? How many followers does Jack Dorsey have? Imagine this gets spread around on the internet, on Twitter. Like, this is market moving news. Like, people were like, man, if every company put 1% of their total assets in Bitcoin, moon mission. Moon mission. Saw some two YouTubers talking about, what if Apple put 1% of their total assets in Bitcoin? I don't think we're there yet, but this is a step in the right direction. Good to see from Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter and Cash App. Solana came out and they announced the Wormhole, which is a secure trustless bridge connecting Ethereum to Solana. SOL is the ticker. DIA has announced a partnership with Polkastarter. DIA is probably a coin to watch in the future. Price Oracle, DIA. Remember that. Write it down. Also, SXP card comes out tomorrow in the United States. So you've got Google Pay and Apple Pay ready to work with SXP. Big news in crypto. Bitcoin price fundamentals in moon mode. Yeah, I'm ready. Who's ready for moon mode? I'm just curious. I'm just taking a poll. Anybody? Anybody? In moon mode? Anybody? Moon mode, let's go. Bitcoin held on these exchanges is dropping. Now, is that because of it's been a lot of turmoil if you're holding these coins on exchanges with all these exchange hacks. Now, analysts believe Bitcoin's on-chain fundamentals point to a 2017 style bull run. Oh yeah, bull run ready for sure. However, we just got to pay attention to Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's definitely not out of the woods after a few $100 move. That's for sure. We want to see really ultimately a move above 11,600 on the weekly. 12,000, 12,400 would even be better. But again, step in the right direction. Potentially got to break above this overhead resistance. Age is waking up, ready for some volume. Moon mode, let's go. It's important to understand. So a lot of people are posting these tweets about this Bitcoin's getting moved around to this exchange and this, and I believe that people put a little bit too much focus on this idea because it's hard to just really validate the idea. Like, where is it going? Why is it going? Why is it being transferred? And it's just kind of a lot of noise. However, something like this, where you're dealing with all exchanges as a whole, the amount of Bitcoin being held on the exchanges is dropping. Obviously, people take their Bitcoin off exchanges if they don't want to sell it, if they want to hold it. So, Bitcoin dominance. Now, the Bitcoin dominance, you got a potential double top here. So it'd be nice to, if these altcoins get a little bit of relief if this double top breaks to the downside. I mean, usually this is some type of descending triangle, but right now there's a bunch of bounce ideas. Altcoins won't perform very well if this is trending higher. DXY, the dollar, has been trending lower throughout the day, which has been essentially good for Bitcoin. You got this 200 simple moving average overhead resistance. If the dollar can lose this support level, essentially you'll have a possible continuation of a move for Bitcoin. So remember that the stochastic RSI is now oversold, so this kind of gives you an idea that you're going to get a bounce here, right? So it's oversold, and possibly you get a bullish cross of the stochastic here. So again, possible hints at move to the upside. I made a comment the other day just about how during election years, like, just the markets just don't perform well. And I think I've heard it before, and I think it's kind of a general understood idea. So I did a little bit more research on it, and that's the cool thing about technical analysis. We have the charts right in front of us. We can see what happens. And so after reading this article, they basically talk about specific stock market sectors that struggle in election years. So not necessarily the market as a whole. Like healthcare had increased volatility, for an example. And so there's a lot of variables in here. So what's most important to us potentially is what's Bitcoin doing on election day or the month leading up. I mean, yeah, you see, you had a pretty decent retrace, but this was in July. You can see September, October, November, nice, consistent move to the upside. So I wouldn't say you can make a general statement that say, hey, this doesn't look like it was bad for Bitcoin. And again, it depends on the market cycle where Bitcoin's at, right? But in this situation, it clearly didn't. And you go back to 2012, and Bitcoin's just straight moon mission, right? I mean, it's straight moon mission. So you can't really say that it affected Bitcoin negatively. The facts, the data shows that it doesn't necessarily hurt Bitcoin. The anti-encryption bill has been introduced in the House. Is this an attack on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? So what they're trying to do here, it's called the Earn It Act. They're trying to strengthen the government authority to essentially dive deep into a lot of these online service providers, just in general. They want to have a backdoor for accessing any type of information. And so essentially the proposition would increase the liability of service providers. So if Facebook and Google don't let these backdoors exist, they would be liable for what users post. A lot of people are asking, well, how does this affect crypto users? Andreas Antonopoulos came out and he said, this is kind of like a Trojan horse. So if companies use end-to-end encrypted systems and they don't allow these backdoors, they're not going to be protected by the liability for the things posted by their users. Attorney General Task Force publishes a crypto enforcement framework. And so this came out, this is a first that's been focused exclusively on cryptocurrency. Talking about digital assets may drive society forward, however, it could facilitate great human suffering because of these technological advancements. And I'm like, great human suffering? In what sense? So they're talking a lot about, this deals with a lot of the criminal activity with cryptocurrency, which happens obviously with cash every day. But they're concerned about hacking of exchanges, crimes related to the crypto industry, laundering money, illegitimate activity. They also had another section that discusses the current regulatory and legal options available to the government. They're just really trying to establish a baseline here. The final part addresses the challenges the federal government faces in terms of enforcement. Like, how can they enforce it? They're dealing with, their concerns are illegal businesses like casinos, exchange platforms, derivatives platforms like BitMEX was mentioned. Crypto enforcement framework is being put in place here. At the end of the day, they just want to be able to keep a closer eye on everything we're doing, period. The all-seeing eye. Honda and GM push an electric vehicle charging network standard using blockchain. Blockchain's the future for sure. Now, is this going to benefit any single cryptocurrency? Probably not. However, blockchain as a technology is the future. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.